Hey, it's Brock here from Rock Hill Farms, and today you're going to see a good example of why it's called Rock Hill Farms. Where we're standing right now is what I would call very rocky ground. You go up to where the tractor and the skid loader are, and there's just rocks everywhere. You go another 100 yards, and it's almost a solid sheet of rock. And there's nothing I can do up there. But in this area, I'd like to make this usable ground. So I've got the Grapple on the skid steer, and my Grapple is slotted rails on the bottom, which makes it almost like a rock bucket without sides. Then I've got the landscape rake on the tractor. I've got my Piranha tooth bar with the Grapple on the front of the tractor, and I'm just going to experiment with seeing what I can do to work all these rocks out and smooth this ground. And I don't know how it's going to go. It's been a long day already. But if we make enough progress here, I might go work next to the Quonset hut. We'll just see how it goes on that. That may be a separate day. But I've got the dump trailer here, and we'll haul these off. And I'm also thinking about some potential uses for all this sandstone I'm digging up. I want to run that by you guys, see if you have any suggestions or thoughts on my ideas for how to actually make this sandstone worth something or useful rather than just disposing of it. Anyway, I'm going to jump in the machine and see what we can do. week I dig out more of this sandstone, and I've been dumping it all on the back of the property because what else would I do with it? And I've been wondering if maybe I could actually put it to use and use it like riprap to prevent erosion. Now, probably the best way to place this would be with a mini excavator, but I can either find a way with what I have or wait until the next time I rent one. So let me know what you guys think. If this sandstone would make a decent riprap. It's kind of a brittle rock, and it's going to be irregular shapes and maybe more jagged than riprap, but it would most likely stop the erosion. Speaking of leaving me a comment, I know a lot of my regulars comment just for the sake of helping the channel, and that is awesome. The easiest way, if you enjoy what a creator is doing, to help us out is hitting the like button and commenting on every video. So I really appreciate it. I probably pulled 4 tons of rock out in this first clip, which sounds like a lot, but it's just a drop in the bucket when you look at the fact I've got 5 acres like this that isn't usable because of how much rock it has on it. Okay, let's take a look at the result here. Huge rock here, huge rock, huge rock, huge. Absolutely giant rocks, this entire area. So basically, I just took 30 minutes of working that skid loader pretty hard, beating it up actually, trying to force these rocks out, and the percentage, the ratio of rocks to dirt is too high, and we're not even up the hill yet. This is down from where I started, and it's like if you have a bowl like this and it's 75% rock, you can't remove all the rock. All you've done is dig a hole, and right under that hole is more rocks. So there's really nothing I could do here. If I had a mini X with a thumb, I could pick out individual rocks that way a lot better, and then I would have to bring in dirt. But nothing I have is going to solve this problem that I can see. If you have a different opinion, let me know about it. So basically, this work site right here is going to stay the way it is for now, and I'm going to see what I can do on the area over by the Quonset hut, where I'm trying to grade that and plant grass and have a road over there, and see if we can pull all that rock off and maybe try the landscape rake on it. So I started off with this fast-forwarded footage just to show kind of how I was working this, and then I switched to up-close view of the way the landscape rake holds rock. And honestly, it does as well as anything for a project like this, where there's going to be bigger rocks. If the rocks are a little bit smaller, then the Harley rake on the skid loader is the best thing, but I was pretty happy with the way the landscape rake did. It would have done even better if I had tilted it to an angle, because the way I was using it, it was dropping excess rocks off each side rather than windrowing them all to one side, which makes it easier to accomplish the job in fewer passes. This could benefit from another hour of making passes to get more rock out, but I think it accomplished quite a bit, and it looks like we might be about to get a thunderstorm come in, and I've got a bunch of camera equipment out and the drone out, and I want to get all the equipment put up before it drops any rain. All right, well, it looks like we've got a little bit of a storm coming in. I think that was doing a pretty good job. I got a ton of rocks out. It's not done, but this also isn't a final layer. I'm gonna get as much as I can, then we're gonna put topsoil over this and make a swale. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'll put links on the screen to more of our videos, and I'll see you next time.